I know it's not appropriate, but I'm going to talk about the other quarterback in the game last night. There's two quarterbacks in the NFL that I like more than the rest of the fans and the rest of the media. It's been Andrew Luck and Russell Wilson. I liked him from day one, and I like him more than the – now, I'm not saying everybody doesn't get their good, but I think Andrew Luck's, since John Elway, the greatest college quarterback to enter the NFL, and I think Russell Wilson's a first-ballot Hall of Famer, and I've been saying this for 5 years. But the difference is he's different. John Elway looked like a quarterback. Tom Brady looks like a quarterback. Russell Wilson's 5'11", and I'm being generous. And many of his great plays are with his feet. And he also suffers from something that Jared Goff does and Tom Brady does. When your coach is a rock star, Bill Belichick, Sean McVay, Pete Carroll. He entered the league, Pete Carroll was, 60 Minutes was doing pieces on Pete Carroll in USC football. And he was building the Legion of Doom. Same with Jared Goff. Jared Goff's numbers are all-time stuff, but Sean McVay. So when you have a Belichick, Brady's a system quarterback. When you have a McVay, Goff's a system quarterback. When you have a Pete Carroll, he does it with defense. You enter the league at a disadvantage from marketing. But Russell Wilson, again, was the better quarterback in the fourth quarter. Under duress, average offensive line, trailing, made multiple brilliant throws. By the way, you do realize, in the history of the National Football League, the history of the National Football League, Russell Wilson has the highest fourth quarter passer rating. And it's not a fluke. Brady's on that list, Rodgers, Steve Young. If Aaron is so much greater than Russell Wilson, the gap is so enormous, I don't think it is you do. Then why have they played 7 times and Russell has won 4? Why last night did Russell provide the key plays, not Aaron, late drives in the game? Remember, Aaron had already won a Super Bowl when this rivalry started. Aaron was an established star, had sat on the bench 3 years, had been a starter for a couple. When this relationship between Russell and Aaron, this rivalry began, Aaron was a superstar. Russell was a 5'11" quarterback who a lot of people thought was overdrafted. He's too small. This should not be 4-3 Aaron. What about Seattle's defense? Last night, statistically, the Packers lead the NFL in sacks. The Seahawks don't. The Packers statistically have the better pass defense. The Seahawks don't. Just saying, you keep telling me the gap is this. And I'm telling you the gap, if there is one, is much smaller. Russell Wilson should absolutely be mentioned in the same breath as Aaron Rodgers. Whether you want to believe it or agree with it, he should be.